Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Victoria 2 with me, Alfapiomega, and Scandinavia. I'm starting a new session, not sure how long it will be, but we are starting in a really good shape. We have pretty much destroyed Russia. It's, into pieces. Its army is at, what? Where is... Oh, here, 726, which is about 1/3 of what it was before. Russia still has 76% more exhaustion, it has some infamy, and it is generally completely screwed. We stole territory for Lithuania, for Romania, and for the Ottomans, plus we annexed a completely Russian territory of Pomoria, which is 4 provinces that we are now trying to fortify and somehow hold as our own. So Scandinavia is now an ugly little shaped weirdly thingy, but it opens other possibilities like claiming Vitegra if Russia continues to bother us, or places like Novgorod, which I'm pretty sure are, yes, they are extremely well populated, so they would be pretty cool. So anyway, it will be quite some time before we manage to integrate the Pomoria. I don't think there's a lot of Swedish population living there. Actually, there's none. It seems like there are no Swedish people living there at all. So we might actually do one thing. I have never tried it before, but wait, what are we? We're encouraging clerks. What I'm thinking might be a good idea after we finish encouraging clerks, I might try to attract immigration. We'll see if people will move there, and if we manage to, Swedenize the territory, if I can say so. Unfortunately, we're still at war with our dire enemy, the British. We're increasing the war score slowly, but their blockades are really bothersome, and I'm not entirely sure what we can do with them. We're beating them here and here, but I think that unless we actually do conquer Malta, they're not gonna yield, so we'll see. I don't know, my infamy is slowly dropping. Hey! Okay, speaking of the devil. Fine. I'm okay with that, and now we can create a state in Benin as we wanted this whole time. So Benin was granted statehood. No longer do we need to do that, and we also can create a state in Gabon, which is incredible. So we have 2 free national focus points. So let's focus a bit on Pomoria. No, this is Karelia. How are we doing on the bureaucrats and capitalists? Capitalists 1.24. What about the clerks? 5.1. What about soldiers? 611. Okay, this province is cool. So I guess we might focus on some other socialist loyalty. Yeah, that might be good. So we're doing that in Svealand. Let's do that in Götaland. Actually, I'm wondering if it wouldn't be better to do it in Africa, but I don't think that these provinces that are colonial are considered eligible. I think the socialists are only in the proper territories. Well, who knows? We're just gonna do it. They still hold what we did, so if we improve that everywhere, it might be worth. And we can enact a banking act. Loan interest lowered and prestige increased. Okay. So while our government has for some time maintained a central bank, some voices within the economic debate have begun arguing in favor of monopolizing the issuing of currency to a strict government prerogative. Proponents argue that this will lead to an increase in economic stability, while opponents see it as a fundamental breach of the freedom of trade. Well, history already told us which is good, so I'm happy with that. And damn, we can still do one more. So let's go, for example, with Ostlandet. I don't know, maybe we should look at which territories are worth Benin. You know what, let's do it in Benin. We'll see if that makes something. In Benin from Ostlandet. We'll see if that does something. Become more in favor of planned economy is not exactly what we want, but we'll see. Yeah, it's increasing it. Okay. So, as Benin is now our biggest actual province, is 3.30 million. Yeah, I think it does it like that because these are colonial provinces. So Benin is now a full-fledged province. So we're focusing on socialists in 3 of our biggest provinces. State bond monetary mechanism. By regulating a sound state bond system, the government could lend money internally and get control of currency flows. This was one important measure to get a stable monetary system. Oh, and I just realized we maybe should pull our troops back. Huh? Wouldn't that be good? Huh? I think so. But what the hell do I know? So you guys can go here, because I think you'll be joining with this army, yes. So go to Lome. Where are all of our other units? You can go here, you can go here, you can go here. Do we have another unit elsewhere? Oh yeah, we do have you here. And I guess that's all. So yeah, this proved good for us. Our prestige is now 2,500. And it's the biggest prestige in the world. Nice. Now we really do have the best. Education in Benin is 80%. Now that's something. Talk about white supremacy. Culture. Ija and 4% Swedish. Good. Good, good, good. All unions allowed and 1-year draft. I think we're gonna go with all unions allowed, though that increases consciousness and low suppression points, but 2 million people are lobbying for it. All pops in Benin become more in favor of full citizenship. Oh, let's do that. It's a step forward anyway, so why shouldn't we? Okay, so you guys got 83,000. I think our armies are pretty much all reinforced as we wanted them to be. We'll have to focus on the navies next. So let's pull you guys all. What did we say you will be? In Göteborg? I think it was in Göteborg. National debate, citizenship policy. Full citizenship. And you guys might go. Oh, did they completely destroy our navy in St. Petersburg? I think they did. Damn it. Well, we'll have only one again then. What the hell is this? Oh, those are not rebels. Those are Württemberg armies. I thought they were rebels. Silly me. Silly me. But I'm kind of happy with the situation in Europe right now. Okay, conservatives and reactionaries again declare victory. Yeah. We have seen that before. It's not an issue. Conservatives declare victory. Yeah. We know it's not an issue. And once the critical theory is done, we might actually want to go and do another level of the navies. Yeah. I've been neglecting that for a long time, but hey, up until now we didn't have a shipyard. Or, you know, what is it called? Steamer factory. So that was pretty ridiculous. New store in Mezen. Okay, I'm fine with that. And I'm thinking we're gonna drop this to a minimum. We're gonna keep this up. And we're gonna lower the taxes to 10%, which I believe is okay because we're getting an insane amount of money from the war indemnities, and we will be for quite some time. Yeah, we're already at 700,000 in reserve. Is it still giving me 10k extra? No, 3k extra. I'm gonna lower the taxes to 8%. And we'll be done. And we can, you know, do the things that we never done before, like a lavish exhibition, because we now have the money, and conduct census. All of these will be done in the name of the victory of our people in their struggle against oppression. So socialist loyalties are being... So Port-au-Prince region is the next biggest. God damn, electorate vote. Yeah, they're voting for socialists already. It's pretty good. 4%. Okay, so our navies currently, the first fleet has 10 ironclads. Here's an 11th, and I think we had a couple up here as well. Yes. Okay. Go, go, go. I'm thinking of building a couple of commerce raiders because they're sort of like a little... Oh, we can. They require shipyard. Oh, I see. Well, then we're just gonna build the ironclads because they're so much better. Their site is slower, but... Total supply throughput is 480. I'm gonna end up with a number of ironclads, as it seems. Well, how are you not in Göteborg? You're almost in Göteborg, I'll give you that, but not exactly. Our militancy is very low. Unfortunately, it's increasing. That's a bit bothersome. Why is it increasing, is my question. Naturalization, the means of production, cash crops. Switch abomate to sugar. Abomate. They're producing... Okay. Switch to sugar. And you'll be producing 163 points of sugar. Okay, that's pretty good. Our biggest imports are what? Boots, wine, and fuel. Okay, boots, wine, and fuel. That's interesting. Shall we host the 7th Olympic Games? Yes. We have the money. Command Colonial Incorporation. Lose militancy and... There was something about fur. I did not read that, I'm sorry. Empirical interdiction reports. By measuring sea legs and speed of both enemy and friendly ships and earlier behavior of the enemy, it was possible to optimize where and when to interdict the enemy and also to get a realistic forecast of possible enemy interdictions. Naval organization increase. Rebels casualties. What? Is not rebels. I am not rebels. Railroad guns, school maneuvers, hit evaluation reports, interest, inflation, spirit of freedom. Bell and Grace telephones have the Edison light bulb. We don't have that, right? Advanced metallurgy. What does this industry do? Supply limit 25%. Oh my god, that's incredibly good. Let's go back to modernizing our armies. We have 12 for 12. This is awesome. Maximum siege and recon efficiency. Okay, there is the same thing here. 12 to 12. Tajik influence. Okay, we'll go ahead and support this initiative. And we have 10 for 10 here. Okay, so this army is supported. There's 12 for 12. It has 2 cuirassiers and 2... with 1 cavalry and 1 hussar. What the hell? Okay, this cavalry is nonsensical. recon efficiency. Oh, we've got a recon everywhere now. I see. So it's awesome. We no longer need them because we got a full recon out of our technology now. It's pretty good. I was not expecting that. 12 to 12, 12 to 12, and here we have. Okay, so we no longer need these. We can disband them. Socialists are dropping no matter what I do. That's just normal. Yes, I don't have to worry about the 10 to 10. So we need to strengthen these armies. They need to get more regulars and a bit more engineers. So they have 3 engineering unit. You have 3 engineering unit. And you have 1 engineering unit. So you need 2 engineering units and 2 infantry. And that's gonna take a while. That is going to take a while. So the first fleet is containing 15 ships, it seems, right now. And we have a third fleet in Africa. So the second fleet is completely... Yes, it's just this. So we're building more, which are gonna create a second fleet, which is gonna be in St. Petersburg. We'll have 2 major fleets here of 20. Bulgaria got a military coup d'etat. It's autocratic dictatorship now. A second sex. Become more liberal. Come on, I wonder when we're gonna be able to get the suffragettes to leave us alone. I mean, that's something we really need. Holy crap, you got Bulgarian patriots. Fascist soup kitchens. Oh no. Oh no, 10 times no. Don't tell me we have reaction. 6% are fascists. Become 5% more fascist. Population growth increased though by... the party's work is not even go. I don't want to. It both yields a lot of benefits, and it is in fact a really, legal practice. So even though I'm 100% against fascism, I don't really feel like I'm in a position to tell them they can't feed the poor. Nice, become more liberal. This is wrong. So the 6th army will go here, or 6th African garrison, and you guys will join together. I'll probably split you into 2. We do have the first, the second African garrison. 3rd African garrison, which is coming home. No, it's in the desert. God damn it. Okay, so we're gonna go to Maradi. That one should be able to support you, and it will. So it's 3rd. We get 4th, 5th, 6th. We don't have the 7th and 8th, so you'll be split into 7th and 8th. Balance. Oh, you got... Okay, I think this is good. So I'll make you the 7th African garrison. 7th African garrison. And you're gonna be the 8th African garrison. Cool. So the 8th will be put to Odiene. Oh, everything is looking better. Our war exhaustion is 0. We are doing fine. We're building the navies and we're moving in peace. So that's fine. Fine by me.